heartbeat. Oxygen FM 96.9 Ibadan.
Broadcasting live and loud. Be informed, inspired, be ignited. The Knowledge Hub. Oxygen FM 96.9 AKINADE Ibadan.
Don't talk that down.
Good morning and welcome once again to Morning Science on Oxygen FM 96.9, where we inform, inspire, and ignite. You are hearing us from the iconic knowledge of AKINADE Ibadan. I'm your host, AKINADE, and every morning like this, between 10 and 11 o'clock in the morning, we gather here for one simple purpose: to help ordinary Nigerians to make extraordinary financial decisions. Because we believe that financial success is not reserved for the rich, it's not reserved for the lucky ones or the highly connected. It is available to people who are willing to learn, think differently, and act wisely. Over the past few weeks, we have been on a deliberate journey together. We have explored why many hardworking people remain financially challenged. In week 2, we look at the financial lies that keep people stuck. Week 3, we examined common money mistakes that silently destroy wealth. In week 4, that was last week, we look at the psychology of spending and why we buy what we buy. Today, we are taking a step forward because after awareness comes responsibility. After knowledge comes action. And after action, after intention comes what I call discipline. Our topic this morning is why some people achieve their goals and others only talk about them. Why some people achieve their goals and why others only talk about them. This is Oxygen FM, your financial thinking partner. And today I want to talk about something that affects every one of us. Not just our finances, not just our careers, but our entire lives. Today's conversation, like I said, is titled Why Some People Achieve Their Goals and Others Only Talk About Them. So like I said, you are not allowed to call in. Now when you are going to call in, I will let you know. So I was asking some questions, self-examining questions. How many businesses have been discussed around dining tables, in offices, in churches, in our compass, and on social media, but never started? How many people have spoken for years about getting out of debt, saving money, writing a book, learning a skill, or building wealth, yet nothing has changed? Now, here's the painful truth. And I first heard this from Dr. Miles Monroe of blessed memory. He said, "The cemetery is full of dreams that never died because they were impossible. They died because they were postponed." The difference between those who achieve remarkable goals and those who merely talk about them is really intelligence or education or talent or even opportunity. More often than not, it comes down to one powerful word: discipline. Like I said, this is what we are going to concentrate on this morning, because we have discovered over the years and even through researches that many people do not have money problem. What they have is discipline problem. What they have is habit problem. For many years, I've observed that financial success is not determined primarily by how much money people make, and I'm talking from experience too, but by the decisions they make consistently over time. It's not a question of how much you earn. You have seen people earning lesser money, making greater impacts financially than people earning higher money. So it's not a question of how you earn, how much you earn. And that is why every week on Money Sense, we explore practical principles that can help ordinary Nigerians make wiser financial choices, build healthier money habits, and create a more secure future for themselves. This topic is what we are going to look at today. Really built on dramatic moments. It is usually built in ordinary moments when nobody is watching, when you are alone, when you are taking small decisions that eventually come together to give you the kind of future you deserve. Now, the question is, why do people remain in talk mode? Talk mode means they are just talking, expressing their desires, telling their friends what they intend to achieve. That is talk mode. One thing I've discovered over the years is this. Most people know exactly what they should do. So it's not lack of knowledge. Most of us know what we want from life. We know what to do. Most people know they should save. They know they should budget. They know they should avoid unnecessary debt. They know they should plan. So, why don't they? Why are they not doing all this that they know they should do? Yoruba people have a saying, wani enti o nse nkan ti o da mo pe nti o nse o da nwo enti o so fun ni. That the person doing the wrong thing knows that what he's doing is wrong. He's only waiting for somebody to tell him. This morning, that is what you are going to achieve. Àìkóra ẹni níjàánu. Àìní kíkóra ẹni níjàánu. That is what discipline actually means in Yoruba. I had to ask my producer again, what does it mean? Àìlèkóra ẹni níjàánu, lack of discipline. So you see, knowledge is not the problem. Execution is the problem. What you intend to do, you know it already. You know what to do. You know what you should not do. But doing that right thing and doing it consistently is where the challenge is. And execution requires discipline. Financial success is really a knowledge problem. It is usually a discipline problem. Most people already know what to do. The challenge is doing it and doing it consistently. The question is, why is it that discipline feels so hard? I've had to ask myself too. I've taken actions in my life that when I look back, I said, Akin, so you did all this. And it all boils down to lack of discipline. Let's be honest with ourselves this morning. Discipline is difficult because it asks us to do things our emotions dislike. Last week I was telling you about dopamine, what they call the feel-good chemical, that once your brain senses that something is coming in, money is coming in, gifts coming in, the next thing is that it's telling you, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this, you can do that. Even when you already had plans, the first thing that your brain tells you to do is to fling the money. So, discipline says, save now, enjoy later. Discipline says, prepare now, benefit later. Discipline says, sacrifice now, celebrate later. But our emotions tell us otherwise. Our emotions tell us, enjoy now, spend now, Buy it now. Delay responsibility. And every blessed day, those two voices are competing for our attention. Every blessed minute, those two voices, one will tell you to do this, the other will tell you to stay. But more often than not, the one that tells us is the one that is activated first. I'm talking science now, not talking social science. I'm talking pure science. This is something that has been researched, it has been established, it has been published, that part of the brain that makes you to want to spend quickly, immediately, in order to delay your gratification. That part acts first and it acts fast. The other one will start slowly. And that was why I advised you last week that whenever something comes in your hand unexpectedly, the first thing to do is just to hold on for the next 24 hours. In those 24 hours, the one that acted fast would have started to dwindle, will no longer be as active as it was yesterday in 24 hours and early in the first part of 24 hours. The reasonable part of the brain would have taken over gradually. And by the time it is 24, 48 hours later, you already know the decision you want to take. And that's why I said, whenever your dopamine starts working, the antidote to it is just time. Give it time. It will go down. What am I saying? When those two voices are calling for your attention, you must remember, every financial decision is a vote. A vote for the future you want or the future you will regret. Let me say this again. Every financial decision you make is a vote. It's either a vote for the future you want or a vote for the future you will regret. There's something called daily financial test. And what does that mean? Most people think life-changing decisions happen once in a while. No, that's not true. Life-changing decisions, especially financial life-changing decisions, happen daily. Sometimes they look small, very small, that you may not even notice that you're about to take a very big decision that will alter your life. For instance, you ask yourself, should I save this money or spend it? Should I follow my budget or follow my emotions? Should I impress people or secure my future? The decisions seem small. Decisions seem insignificant. Decisions are not big. Decisions are almost always unnoticeable. But you are taking a decision whether you like it or not. And that decision is either preparing you for the future you want or the future you will regret. And you will now say, when that future comes, if only I had known, may that not be your portion. Your future is not being built someday. Your future is being built today. One decision at a time. Let me repeat that. Your future is not being built someday. Your future is being built today. One decision at a time. Every decision you take, financial decision you take, you are sowing a seed. A seed into your future. A seed into how you want to live later in life. And the beauty of it is that everything is in your hands. I will not be there to continue telling you this, so that when you want to do it, I will tell you, you shouldn't do it. You'll be alone. The decision will be taken only by yourself, because it is all about your life. But if you remember that every decision you take is a vote for the future you want or the future you regret. Let me share this timeless wisdom from the scriptures with you. The importance of discipline is recognized by both Christianity and Islam. The Bible says in Hebrews 12:11, no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace That is peace of mind later in life. Notice the word later. Discipline ought now, but rewards later. And that is why, that is, you want to eat part of your income in case death comes. What if death doesn't come and you live to a ripe old age? The Quran also teaches in Surah Ar-Ra'd chapter 13 verse 11. Indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. That change begins with discipline. Not occasional effort, not seasonal effort, but consistent effort. I also have what great thinkers have said about discipline. Jim Rohn, one of my favorite authors, said, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Think about that. Goals on one side, accomplishment or result is on the other side. The bridge connecting them is discipline. John Maxwell, one of my greatest authors on leadership, also says, small disciplines repeated with consistency every day lead to great achievements. Notice that he did not say big disciplines. He said small disciplines. The small things matter. Even Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors, did not build wealth through impulsive decisions. He built wealth through disciplined decisions, repeated over decades. Now, let's see what financial discipline looks like, because that is what we are concerned about this morning. We are concerned about this financial discipline. It means saving before spending, living below your means. You know how much you are earning per month? You are to live below what you are earning, so that there will be something to save and invest. Following a budget. Estimate of income and expenditure is what is called a budget. You follow it. That is, before your salary comes, you have made a budget of what you are going to need. You are going to keep it like that. Avoiding unnecessary debt. Keeping financial records. Planning ahead. Avoiding emotional purchases. I've explained that one last week. When they bring dresses to your place of work, they bring raw material, things you never budgeted for, but because your colleagues are buying, you also feel that you should buy. No. That is financial indiscipline. Emotional purchases. It means doing what is right even when it is not convenient. And I love the definition given by one of my favorite authors again, Brian Tracy. There's a book he called No Excuses. It's about discipline. It says, discipline is the ability to do what you ought to do, even when it is not convenient for you. And this is what we have been talking about. Now, let me share with you. Everything has its price, though. And this is what I call the hidden cost of indiscipline. If you are not disciplined, you are going to pay a price for it. Either now or later. But much more later. One dangerous thing about discipline is that its consequences are often delayed. You don't see immediately. That is why you don't feel it, that you are indisciplined. You are doing something terrible. Maybe it's not even on financial grants. Any other thing. The consequences will not come immediately. You may ignore savings today and feel fine. You are spending your money, you are enjoying your life. You may accumulate debt today and feel fine. But eventually, there will be a day of reckoning. The bill will arrive. Indiscipline often leads to financial pressure, missed opportunities, constant stress, dependency, and ultimately regret. And when people finally experience these consequences, they often say, I wish I had known this. For example, imagine two people. One saves 5,000 weekly, the other saves nothing. The amount may appear small initially, but after months and years, the difference becomes significant because of compounding. That's one topic I'm going to take one of these days. The lesson is not the amount. The lesson is consistency. Discipline transforms little amounts into meaningful outcomes. One mistake many people make is to believe that they need a huge financial breakthrough before becoming disciplined. If you're earning 100,000 and you're not disciplined, if you're earning 1 million, you'll not be disciplined. In fact, it's going to expose how indisciplined you are with your finances because you have more money to throw around now. Discipline starts small. Save a little, track your spendings, reduce one unnecessary expense after the other, create a small budget, stay committed. Small actions repeated consistently produce powerful results. And let me tell you this. Discipline, some people say, you want to punish me. You say I should not eat what I want to eat. Discipline is not punishment. My brothers and sisters hearing me at home now, I want everybody to know that this discipline we are talking about is not punishment. Discipline is protection. It protects your future. It protects your peace. It protects your dignity. It protects your family. It protects your dreams. Every disciplined financial decision you make today is protecting a future version of yourself that you are dreaming about. We talk about protecting your future, your peace. When you don't have money, you don't have peace. When you don't have money, you don't have dignity because you have to go and borrow and ask for money from people that you shouldn't even ask money from. Your dreams will not be realized just because of your indiscipline. And as you listen today, I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. What financial habit is hurting me? What financial habit do I need to develop? What small discipline action can I begin today? Not tomorrow, not next month, today, because transformation begins when action begins. To Customer Segment Magnet, where we help business owners attract customers, keep customers, and grow sustainable businesses. Today's spotlight is on a group of entrepreneurs we see almost everywhere. They have become part of our lives. I'm talking of POS operators. Today, many communities depend heavily on POS agents for cash withdrawals, transfers, bill payments, and other services. Yet something interesting happens. 2 operators may be located on the same street. One is always busy, the other sits and complains. Why? Let's discuss. Number 1, if you are a POS operator, you should know that people remember how you treat them. Most customers don't remember your signboard. They remember your attitude. A customer is greeted warmly today is more likely to return tomorrow. Simple things matter. Greetings, respect, patience, eye contact, a smile. Good customer service is free, yet it remains one of the rarest business assets. People may come for transactions, but they return because of relationships. Any customer you see, greet them, ask for their names. It matters. Number 2, build trust. A customer should never fear doing business with you. Be transparent. Explain charges clearly before the transaction is completed. 100 naira on 5,000. It's not after I finished. I now say it's 150. Be transparent. Be honest. Customers forgive mistakes. They rarely forgive dishonesty. Number 3 lesson for today. Reliability attracts customers. Imagine a POS shop that is constantly saying, no network, no cash, come back later. Eventually the customer will stop coming. If the bank you are using and the POS network is not working, go and change it or you have another one. So that if this one is not working, this one will work. People are always in a hurry. This is the age of what they call this oven, microwave. Everything must be ready. Quick. So, number 4, keep your environment inviting. Keep it clean. Your kiosk may be small. That is okay, but it should be neat, organized, safe, professional. Customer often judge competence by appearance. Number 5, I said learn your customer's name. Imagine, Mr. AKINADE, good afternoon. Mr. AKINADE, good morning. I will remember. Somebody that remembers my name. I've had to walk past 2-3 other POS operators to go to my customer, the one that greets me well. Don't forget last week, our spendings are based on our emotions. Then we back it up with logic. Once you know that human beings, hey, don't let anybody deceive you. I'm not emotional. We are all emotional. We make emotional decisions 99% of the time. We don't reason it out. Some people you are fighting because they are not greeting you. You are not buying because she was rude. Even though he has the best tomatoes in the market, you will not buy from that person. So, wonderful insight there for our POS operators and indeed every small business owner listening this morning. Now, let's switch gears. It is time for the segment many of our listeners look forward to every week. Get your phones ready, get your thinking caps on, and if you've been paying attention throughout today's program, some of these questions should be easy for you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for money. 070 4700 3969. 070 4700 2969. Those are the 2 lines that you can call into. My first question today.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Where are you calling from?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Where are you calling from?
My name is Papa from Elele.
All right.
I like that your lecture is very, very essential.
Thank you, sir.
Because a lot of things, you don't only lecture people now. You are showing them the way. Let me say, you are showing us the way. I appreciate God for you too much.
Thank you.
And God will continue to be keeping you. That knowledge will not depart from you.
Amen. Let me ask you the first question today. According to today's discussion, what is the bridge between goals and accomplishments? The bridge between your dreams and the results. The gap.
Lack of discipline.
No.
That is lack of discipline.
No.
Discipline is the bedrock of achievement.
What is the bridge?
The bedrock of manifestation.
Now, what is the bridge between your dreams and the result?
The bridge now
is
discipline.
God bless you.
It's for you.
God bless you. What's the name again? What's the name again?
It's for you to further on or for you to.
You are correct. You are correct. You have won my recharge card.
After the bridge.
No, let others call in, please. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. He got it right. The bridge between your dreams and your accomplishment is discipline. My question. Hello. Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah.
Move away from your radio.
Okay.
What's your name?
Okay.
Okay.
God will continue to bless you. I like you. The question you are giving this morning.
Okay.
You understand me?
I want to ask you one question quickly because our time is fast spent. I want to ask you one question quickly. You are going to answer me either true or false. That's why I'm going to ask you a question now. You answer me true or false. And this is it.
Okay.
Financial success is mainly determined by how much money you earn. True or false?
True now.
You are wrong. It's false. Thank you.
I want to ask you something now. No, don't get to.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
Hello.
I like what you asked before because you said anybody where maybe because you get small shop where you can environment no damage. I very, very like that the idea attitude in this one.
Thank
I
you.
pray God will continue to bless you.
Amen.
Complete your work. God will
Okay.
lead you anywhere you want. God will lead you in Jesus' name.
Thank
Bless your
you.
family.
My next question and final question for today is this. Complete this statement. Complete this statement. Achievers and talkers often have the same. Achievers and talkers often have the same. Just complete it. The same what? The same money, the same house, the same dream. I think we are going to end it on this note. And as we come to the end of today's edition of Morning Sense, remember this. Most people do not suffer from lack of goals. Most people suffer from lack of consistent action. The difference between where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow is often hidden inside the decisions you make daily. Not the dramatic decisions, the small ones, the repeated ones, the disciplined ones. So this week, don't merely talk about your goals. Take one step, just one. Because every great achievement was once a small action repeated consistently. I remain AKINADE, your financial literacy advocate, thanking you for spending this hour with us on Morning Sense. Until next week, think wisely, spend intentionally, serve excellently, and remember, the future you deserve is hidden inside the discipline you practice today. God bless you and have a productive week ahead.
Oxygen FM 96.9 Ibadan.
Can you handle this?
1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it up, cause it's getting heavy.
I know a place.
And this how we gonna do it.
Now put your hands up.
So crazy right now.
Your station, your heartbeat. Oxygen FM 96.9 Ibadan.
Oxygen.
fi sílẹ̀ má gbé kúrò yí sókè jẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ̀ máa gbọ́ Oxygen 96.9 FM Ìbàdàn. Bó o bá mutí má wakọ̀, tó o bá wakọ̀ má mutí. Ìwà jàgídíjàgan kò yẹ ọmọlúàbí. Láti ìkànnì Oxygen 96.9 FM lọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti jáde. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ fún ìran tó ń bọ̀.
Oxygen FM 96.9 Ibadan.
Ibi ìmọ̀, ibi ìtàn, ibi ìlera. The Knowledge Hub, breathing knowledge.